Hello guys, in this video we are going to talk about Craft World, the game that went viral in Web3 gaming after the team announced a launch on the Ronin network. I will explain how to play, what the game is about and how to get an airdrop just for playing. At the end of the video you will be able to join a giveaway and win extra prizes. I'm Serber and let's get started. Craft World, also called Angry Dynomites, began as a Web2 game. You can still install it on your phone from the Play Store or the App Store and play right now. The game is still Web2, but the devs recently said it will get a token listed on Ronin and bring Web2 and Web3 players together. So they are moving from a simple play to earn. Of course, it will not be easy money, but when a game has a token on the Ronin network, there are opportunities to make money. That token should be tradable on July 10, and you probably will be able to swap crystals you earn in-game for DYNO coins. I'm not fully sure the date is final or how the exchange will work, but I want to share the info and the earning opportunities with you. The game now is in testnet, and as soon as timer runs out, the game will go to mainnet. Now let's jump into the gameplay so I can guide you step by step. Craft World is an idle game. Unlike big MMOs when you have to grind for hours, this game does not need a lot of time. Maybe when you were younger you played Cookie Clicker or other clicker games. Craft World is something like a clicker but without a clicker. First you log in, make an account and link your socials. You can use email, Twitter or something else, and you can link a wallet. I link my MetaMask and my Twitter, and that is enough to save progress. When you start you see a dinosaur and a start button. Click on it and the DYNO begins to mine earth. The game has many resources: earth, mud, clay, sand, copper, water, fire and more. But you begin with earth. You press start, gather some earth, and when you have enough you unlock the second resource, mud. Earth is free, so it gives no XP, but every higher resource gives XP and helps you level up. To unlock new resources you must wait a bit and reach the required level. Early on the machines give low XP and run for short times, so you need to grind a little and upgrade them. Click on machine to see the details. For example, my mud machine is level 24, it gives 171 XP per minute and runs for 38 minutes. The input cost is 18,600 earth and the output is 6,510 mud. If I upgrade the machine with other resources, the runtime goes up by 1 minute and the payout grows. The important part is unlocking new resources. It may take time because when you get the required level, they don't unlock immediately. You will need to wait hours or even days, and the better resource is, the more time it will take to produce it and more expensive it will be. So the loop is simple: click to make resources, level up, unlock more resources, then upgrade machines to make even more. That's the basic gameplay. You can also watch the advertisement video for 1 minute and boost your production and make resources faster. You can only watch the video from your phone, so you will need to install the app and log in. Right now the game has 4 islands. On the first island you make earth and all the things that come from earth. On the second island you make water and water-based items. The third island is for fire, and the third island you can choose any resource you want to produce. The website says the game has 4 kinds of dynamites: fire, water, air and earth. I haven't seen air yet, maybe I'm not far enough. To create water or fire materials, you normally need a DYNO NFT. You can buy them on OpenSea. The cheaper water DYNO is around $700 and the cheapest fire DYNO is about $2,000. But don't worry, there is still a way to get water and fire even if you don't own a DYNO. When you level up enough, you unlock the exchange, and that's where you trade resources. Any resource you produce can be traded for DYNO coins. DYNO coin is the in-game currency you earn by selling your resources. If you need a certain resource and don't want to wait, you just open the exchange, sell earth for example, and buy water, fire or sand to move on to the next tier. A few days ago DYNO coins were tradable on the P2P market. 100,000 DYNO coins were worth about $10, and high-level players were selling them for real money. But just like in any Web3 game, with earnings, bots jump in, farm free resources and dump them. That hit the server so hard, the game almost stopped working and the team closed DYNO coin withdrawals. Now you can buy or sell DYNO on the P2P market. It was a good income, but it didn't last long. Now back to exchange. Here you see the price of every resource and a suggestion. That suggestion shows when a token's price is 5% higher or lower than its raw material cost. which means some resources are not worth producing while others are profitable. I made a small Excel sheet to check what I should make. For me, it isn't worth producing mud, clay or sand at these prices, so I would rather sell earth and buy copper to craft steel. Same idea with water. I can mine earth, sell it, then buy water to make seawater, turn it into algae for profit and sell the extra resources for DYNO coins. With those DYNO coins I can buy whatever inputs I need for my machines and get XP. Inside the exchange you also have pools, and they work in a crazy but smart way. Every material you see is an actual crypto token you can add to MetaMask. The pools work through Uniswap liquidity pools. You choose how much of a resource to add, the system tells you how many DYNO coins you need to pair with it, and once you supply liquidity you earn a tiny fee from every trade other players make. Say you add earth and DYNO coins. Each time someone buys or sells earth, you collect a slice of the fee. But remember, it's not free profit. If earth's price drops, you will lose DYNO and end up with more earth. If earth pumps, you gain DYNO. It's not as simple as it looks. Still, if you test it for a few days, you might earn well. I supplied 50 mud and about 4.5 DYNO coins last week just to test. I lost 50% of my DYNO, doubled my mud and earned a fee worth about 20% of my initial stake. It's really smart mechanic and I haven't seen it in other games. You can try the pool future just to experiment and learn. It actually helps a lot for Web2 players to understand what are the liquidity pools in crypto space. I really like the way how they introduced Web3 into the Web2 game. Now let's move on to mastery. Here you can earn a small extra percent for each machine once you have produced enough of a resource. For example, I made a lot of clay and reached clay 10 mastery, so my clay machines now pay an extra 5.3%. Not bad, and it just helps to grow my profit. The second building is the workshop. You level it up with resources and every level gives you workshop points. Spend those points on any machine to speed it up. If seawater is giving you the most profit, boost that machine by 20 or 30% and the profit goes even faster. It's a good way to boost your production time. The next interesting building is the rocket. All players contribute resources to build it, and in return you receive earth, XP and premium points. Premium points unlock more rewards in treasure. The rocket is not important right now, but if the exchange rate looks good, contribute with some resources, take the XP and earth and level up faster. Plus, whenever players contribute to the rocket, you get a small slice of their resources added to your walls, so you can collect free earth, fire, water as a bonus. We talk about the gameplay, so now let's move on to the airdrop and how to get it. Angry Dynomites is part of Voya Games, just like Axie Infinity is part of Schemavis. Voya Games is a team behind Craft World. To qualify for the airdrop, you need to visit the Voyager website. Links will be in the description. On that site, you will see several pages. The first page is a main page with general info. The second page lists missions you must complete each day to earn crystals. These crystals decide the size of your airdrop, and after the token launch you will probably swap them for DYNO coins. Missions come in several types: one-time, social, daily, weekly and special. Each has its own task. Daily missions ask to mine a certain amount of earth, mud, clay and other resources. You will also find tasks for trading on the exchange, posting GM in the Discord and tagging Angry Dynomites on Twitter. Finish this every day to get the most crystals. Each day there is a special mission, usually linking and commenting on a tweet that also gives a nice amount of crystals every day. As you collect more crystals, your rank in the leaderboard rises. To earn even more, equip your DYNO to receive a bonus. My own boost is over 700%, so instead of just getting 500 crystals from a daily mission, I get almost 4000 extra. Not bad, right? To equip your DYNO, open the equip page. There you see your total boost and all your items. 6 equipment slots come with different rarities. I have got legendary, epic and rare equipments. You can upgrade each item to increase the boost further. Some upgrades cost crystals, other cost in-game resources, so you will need to keep unlocking resources and farming DYNO coins. Some of the upgrades are really expensive. For example, I don't have enough DYNO coins to upgrade my equipment to the next level. Spending 30,000 crystals to get 2 or 3% boost is not a good idea. You probably need to get better equipment to increase the percent boost. You can get equipment from the chest in the shop page. Every day you get 5 free chests that can drop you any rarity. If you get lucky, you might get a mythic equipment and get a massive bonus. Besides the 5 free chests, you can open up to 10 more for 1000 crystals each or 50 DYNO coins each. Perhaps the higher rarity in those chests is epic. The next chest tier costs 15,000 crystals and 10,000 DYNO coins. I don't open them because the price is too high for the payoff. I opened about 20 of them and I never pulled a legendary or mythic. guarantee. But if you have a lot of DYNO or RON tokens, go ahead. I just don't recommend spending your crystals on the 15,000 or 100,000 crystal chest. They are way too expensive for what they give, and until the timer ends, you probably will not recover your crystals back. On the DYNO coin page, you can see how many days are left before the gate opens for the crystal exchange. The gate is still closed, but we can see that we will be able to swap crystals for DYNO. Right there you also see your current rank and the amount of DYNO coins you will receive as an airdrop for participating in the leaderboard. Only the top 25,000 players are guaranteed an airdrop, but it's possible everyone will be allowed to exchange crystals for DYNO. Nobody knows exactly what the team has planned or how much DYNO will be worth. The more crystals you have, the more DYNO you will get, so smart management matters. For example, I don't claim my one-time and social missions right now. I'm saving them for the last day when I will have a stronger equipment boost, and until there I can increase my crystals bonus. You can do the same with weekly missions. Claim them at the very end of the week, because during the week you might get better equipment and increase your boost. In this game you need to do a small management if you want to get the airdrop. Of course you didn't start in the day 1, so you can't get the top 10,000 probably. Neither I can get the top 1,000 because I started after 1 week. But still, the crystal management is very important, and you also can earn crystals by inviting friends too, but the invite slots are limited, so use them wisely. You will get 3% of all your partners' crystals. If you can get active friends, you could double your crystals. I'm not focusing on friends since I didn't start in the first day, so I will put my link in the description, and who wants can just join the team and play. As a conclusion, Angry Dynomites is free to start. Download it on your phone and play just right now. Just log in every 2 to 4 hours, start your machines and let them produce resources. The game is already popular in Web 2, and I believe it can succeed in Web 3. Players are excited, I'm excited too, because the game has real potential. We are on testnet in the moment, but after July 10 we move to mainnet and everyone starts from scratch. That's your chance to level up fast and maybe sell resources or crystals for DYNO coins, because the game will reset and people will try to rush and level up as fast as possible. And if you're looking to get free rewards, I invite you to follow my Twitter and participate in giveaways. I started to make a lot of giveaways that will run for 3-4 days, where you can win prizes between $10 and $20 for different games such as Craft World, Axie Infinity, Sunflower Land and Fishing Frenzy. I need followers on my Twitter page, so I will be giving money for a while. In my Discord channel you can receive notification about all giveaways that I make. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know more about Web3 gaming and how to make money with it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.